there it is. A new intro. Hello, friends, new friends, and friends I've not yet met. This is Michael, that witch boy, with your tarot for today, live for May 15th. Before we get underway here, and also to give more people a chance to tune in, I would like to give a big shout out to squirrelfm.ca. Squirrelfm.ca are the providers of the new sound equipment we have here. That's them right there. And they have given me a microphone, a compressor, and a whole bunch of sound equipment so that I can sound better reading for you. Squirrelfm.ca. I will read about them. They are Strathmore, Alberta's only online, commercial-free, hobbyist-run radio station playing new pop, dance tunes, and retro remixes with politically incorrect pop culture mixed in. Definitely not intended for minors. So try listening to squirrelfm.ca and give them a listen. Squirrel FM. They can't stop playing with their nuts. Yes, and so that's my little intro for them. I'm sure I could do better given time. But let's get into the readings today. I see we have 3 people already in the chat, and there's Tamara says fancy intro, and Sherry says happy sunny Saturday. Well, happy sunny Saturday to you both, and thanks for the compliment on the intro. Yes, I do need to polish it up a little bit, but I just really like making intros, so there we go. I got my shuffly cards here. It's such a beautiful day. I'm caffeinated. Caffeine plus sunshine is just sort of my jam. That's what powers all of this. That's what makes the psychic juices flow, I guess. Caffeine and sunshine. Yes, I am solar powered. All right, so we're doing the 4 elements reading today, which means we have a card for air, card for fire, card for water, card for earth, and then we have 2 extra cards. We have spirit and we have universe, and those come into play later on once we look at the other 4. Now, the idea behind the 4 elements reading, you guys, is that it looks at the different areas of your life, the different points, I guess, of your personality to see where you are right now, see how you're doing. So we're going to start with air. Air is the card that's in the east of the quadrant, okay? And it represents mind. So it is your thoughts, your logic, it is your processing, it is your higher brain function. It's basically how you think. And what we've got today is we have a card of reflection. Everybody can see that. That is the 10 of Pentacles. Here we have a man, an older gentleman, sitting in his chair, and he's reflecting back on everything he's created, everything he's worked for, everything he's done. And this is a good card to have every so often because you've got to look back on what you do. You know, you've got to see how you got from A to B. And is this where you thought you'd end up? Or is it somewhere else? You know, and there's more future ahead of this card. This doesn't mean that you're done. This card just means you're stopping to take a look back and go, how am I doing? What's going on with me? Did I get to where I wanted to be? How could I change things for the future? Do I need to change things for the future? It's just a card of contemplation, but it's always good to do that, especially on the weekend when you have time and space to breathe. At least, well, some of us do. So by all means, take the time to consider, how did I get to where I am? And do I want to continue this way? In the South, we have the card of fire. And fire is passion. And it is ambition and desire and drive. The things that move us forward. Okay. Hi, Brucine. Hello. Hola. And so our passion card, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, our passion card is being very disciplined right now. Our passion is being like, no, I am not accepting excuses. I will accept this and nothing else. I am going in this direction. I don't know where you're going, but this is where I'm going. It's not a card to be negotiated with. It is not a card to be fooled around with. The person that I'm reading for this card is, once you've made a decision, that is it. And on that, you are unanimous. Yes, when you make a choice, you've made it. And that's a good thing for you. It may upset people around you who are like, but I want to negotiate. I wish to negotiate with you. But you're like, no, this is my passion card. This is my fire. Don't play with fire. It'll burn you. So when someone shows their passion this way and says, no, I've made a decision and I'm moving forward, let them. Let them go forward in the way that they wish to go. And if it turns out, great. If it doesn't turn out, well, it's a learning experience, right? But don't sass this card. Don't try to negotiate with this card. This person's passion, this passion card is going forward, and it is not accepting any obstacles right now. Thank you. So let's look at the West. Now, the West is water, okay? And water is emotion. And water is emotion because it is always in motion. It's always changing. It's always fluctuating. It's always moving, okay? And water is not like a little puddle, okay? It's an ocean. All right. And that means there are currents that are pulling this way and that. There are currents that are on the surface, and there are currents that are way down deep under the water. And there sometimes are riptides that will yank you right out to sea, right in the middle of all that emotion. So what's going on emotionally right now? The Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is interesting. I'm reversed here, so I keep moving the card around. Pentacles are interesting because they are a card of doing. They are a card of managing real things. They're a card of creation. They are a card of work. They are a card of making things happen in the real world. So in this case, I'm seeing a lot of energy from you in the emotional quadrant. Okay, you're using your energy to construct. You're using your energy to make. All right, and it's emotional. You're putting yourself out there. You're putting yourself into this. Okay, you care. You care how this turns out. You care about what's going on around you. And yeah, you want to say something about it. You want to do something about it. You want to help create. The Ace card is usually the beginning of the journey. It is the start. It is the new thing. It is the let's make a beginning of this. And in the emotional quadrant, what I'm really seeing here is that someone's like, I want to get involved with this. I want to reach out. I am feeling connected to this. I'm feeling like I want to be there for someone, for a project, even politically, like I want to be there for my candidate. Like the point is you want to be involved with the real world. Now let's look at the real world. Okay, let's look at the Earth card, which is in the North quadrant. Okay, and the North and Earth are physical, tangible, real life things that are going on in the real world around you. It is strength, but it's solidity as well. It's very physical. It's very now. It's very what's happening. We've got the Five of Swords. Okay, so the Five of Swords is about opportunities, but it's almost too many opportunities. Like this person that's in the card here has won so many swords, has won so many battles, they're not even trying anymore. Okay, so it's just like everything's coming your way, and to the point where it's like, do I even need to try anymore? And of course, the caution here is that if you stop trying, you lose momentum. Okay, if you stop pedaling your bike, sure, you may be going downhill and you may be going fast and fast and fast, but eventually you're going to run out of steam if you don't keep pedaling. All right, it's okay to coast for a little while, but don't make that your go-to, because you'll find that you run out of energy and it's harder to start back up than it is to keep going. So as far as you're concerned, in your real life, in the world around you, keep your efforts up. Even if you're succeeding, keep it going, keep the energy going, keep the ball rolling. Don't let it stop, because you want, this is good energy and you want to keep it going. Don't become complacent, I guess would be the word I would use. Now, the two cards I was talking about at the beginning. Oh, hi, Naina. Yes, I don't know when you will conceive, honey. The cards aren't going to tell me that. They're not calendar cards. They're tarot cards. Sorry about that. So the two cards I was talking about, Spirit and Universe. Okay, the Spirit card is yourself looking at yourself. Okay, it is you looking in the mirror and taking a good, long, hard look at what's inside you, the private things about you. And we're seeing conflict. Okay, we're seeing maybe you're fighting yourself, or maybe you have an internal struggle with things that you're finding hard to cope with. Okay, and right away, the big, huge message that's slapping me in the face is ask for help. Don't do that thing that you always do where you're like, nah, it's not worth it. I can just deal with this on my own. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's not nothing. It's something. You're having an internal conflict. Ask for help. For crying out loud, it doesn't have to be a huge, big deal. It can just simply be, hey, can I talk to you about something? Or I got to get this off my chest. Can you listen for a minute? Do you mind if I vent? Do you mind if I rant? Just reach out, reach outside yourself, because this internal struggle, you shouldn't have to do it alone. All right. And you don't have to. This is the thing. I think many of us get so used to working for ourselves, dealing with things ourselves, that we forget that human beings are interconnected. We are not islands, okay? We are not separate. We are community, whether we like it or not. We are naturally inclined to connect with other humans. So when you're struggling like this internally, this is a time to reach outside yourself, okay? Sorry, I don't want to beat you over the head with that. I don't want to harp on it, but it's serious, and it's worthwhile discussing. It's worthwhile talking about. Don't be stuck inside here. Come out. To those of you in the LGBT community, now's a great time to come out. Okay, so this is the universe card, all right, the final card of the reading. And the universe card is the universe looking at you, okay? So it's how you look to others. It's how you look externally, okay? So try not to take this as a judgment, because it's not you, it's the perception of you, okay? It's how people are seeing you. Well, aren't you something? Okay, we have the world. I'll hold it up to this side this time. The world reversed, okay? So people are seeing you with vast potential that is not being used. They see you as having your boundaries up, your shields are up, okay? So you're you have the whole world at your fingertips, but you're not reaching out. You're not reaching up to that potential. You are not elevating yourself to the level you could be at. You're settling as other people see it. And I'll be honest, they expect so much more from you because of the person you are, and they're just very, very entranced with you, that they're surprised you're not doing more, being more, just more, right? And this is just how they view you. It's actually a huge compliment, because they see you as having the potential of the whole world. And right now, they see it as being cut off. So they see your potential, they think you're not using it. And that's what's going on there. Now, remember your passion, okay? Remember this card for passion? So the Queen of Swords, her passion will not be denied. She is cutting through boundaries. She's cutting through red tape. She's cutting through walls and barriers, okay? Let your passion guide you. Passion and emotion are strong in this reading, okay? Don't let them run amok. Use your mind, contemplate where you've been and how you got here to sort of understand how you're going to go forward. Okay. But that's your reading for today. And now we're going to start pulling cards for everybody that's in the chat. But before we do, it's time to talk about my favorite subject, myself. And that means we're going to talk about thatwitchboy.com. Thatwitchboy.com is my Etsy store. It's where I sell my witchy merchandise, and I have some great things here to show you. I have just completed a new spell bottle. Okay, boom. It is the Beltane spell bottle, and what it is, okay, is it's herbs, sand, salt, and stones, and it encapsulates the energy of Beltane, which is a fire festival, which is very transformative. Think of this like a spiritual battery, and it also makes a great ornament, okay? You have one of these with you, and you can call upon the juice that's in it anytime you need it, okay? You can place it on your altar at home. You can put it on a shelf. You could put it in the windowsill. It's meant to be looked at as well as utilized, okay? And I have many spell bottles. I have at least 4. So you should go to thatwitchboy.com and have a look at that. This is a Mojo Bag. Okay, look, it's even labeled Mojo Bag. Ta-da! And what these are is they're kind of like a spell bottle in the sense that they are a little packet of energy that's designed to do certain things. There are herbs and beeswax and other charms in here, including semi-precious stones that are meant to invoke energy and keep it with you. Okay, so this one is motivation and manifestation, all right? It has coffee, cinnamon, lemon peel, orange peel, and like I said, other herbs and precious stones. And what it does is it really keeps you focused, keeps you revved up, keeps you moving forward. And considering the reading today, this might be just what you need. One of the nice things about Mojo Bags that I can't really show you on the video is how they smell. Every Mojo Bag has an herbal scent to it, and they're incredible. They're nothing if not inspiring. Everyone that has bought a Mojo Bag from me has been extremely pleased with not just the product, but the smell and the quality of the scent as well. So again, thatwitchboy.com Mojo Bags. And finally, last but not least, the pièce de résistance. You might think this is an ordinary cast iron cauldron. And look at that. It's got a little handle. It's got a little star on it. It's got a little lid. But what's inside? Oh, it's a candle. That's right. These are my cauldron candles. And the great thing about it is once you burn it, inside is a semi-precious stone. So you get to have the power of the stone as well as the candle. And here's the great thing. When you're done, when the candle is gone, you can just put another votive candle in there, or you can put, whatever you want in there and have it be a little, a holding basket. And look, little lid. So it's great for any home. And it is a marvelous addition. And hey, the candle burns for about 9 hours. So that's kind of awesome too. So that is my merch for today. Please, please go to thatwitchboy.com. You can also order a personal tarot reading on there. I record them on video and then send you a private link to them. So you will have your own personal private tarot reading. And I can do the 4 elements reading like the one I just did, or I can do a longer reading, which is the Celtic Cross reading that has about 11 cards to it. So it's about half an hour. And so that's what I've got going on there. So also check out my merch that has this logo right here on it at tpublic.com/user/that-witch-boy. And you can get coffee mugs, you can get t-shirts, you can get phone cases, anything with my logo on it. I also have branded t-shirts that say things like witch on them. And so if you go to this link here, if you go to that store, you might find something very enjoyable to wear or to have. So let's go back to, I'll just put up my link for, this is all my stuff. All my social media, all my stores, everything is available through Linktree, you guys. So let's look at the comments here. What do we got? Okay. All right. So Naina really, really wants to be read, but I have to go in order, Naina. So, oh, Susan. Hi, Susan. You think you need a Mojo Bag? I'm your Huckleberry. I will get a Mojo Bag for you, Susan. Absolutely. Okay, so let's begin with Tamara. She was the first commenter. So I'm going to pull a card for her after I reshuffle my deck. There we go. All righty. I hope everyone's having a marvelous Saturday, by the way. Here in Airdrie, Alberta, it is beautifully sunny. Blue skies, 24 degrees Celsius. It's just gorgeous out today. I've been outside and it's been marvelous today. Really, really enjoying it. All righty, cutting these. I'm going to give them a little shuffly shuffle, a little bridge. There we go. How's that for audio? Was that right in your ear? Sorry about that. All right, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, Tamara. Let's see what's going on with Tamara today. Cutting the cards. And what I've got is the Hierophant. Okay, so right now, organization is kind of your bugbear, meaning people are coming to you. How do I do this? When do I do this? How does this process work? Tell me. And it's like, no one's listening. Like you're telling them time and again, fill out this form, do this thing, follow these steps. It's all laid out. It's in my email. I've already told you this, but people are just like, what's going on? You're the rules giver. You're the one that is telling people, hey, this is the way to do things. And you're frustrated because it seems like scatterbrained people are just not getting it. And they're just not coming for you or coming to you with intelligent questions, but just the same questions they had that you've already answered. So I sense your frustration. Take a deep breath and realize that you can't control people. They're just going to do what they're going to do. Maybe you could do up a list that is like permanently on your desk and you can just refer people to it. I don't know. Maybe you need to come with a set of instructions and just hand people a pamphlet every time they come to you. I'm not sure. But yes, I feel your pain for sure. What do we got here? Oh, hi, Angela. Hello. Oh, all the way from Seattle. That's awesome. I know Seattle, the Emerald City. I have friends that live there and friends that used to live there. So that's pretty cool. I've been down there for the Emerald City Comic Convention on many an occasion. And that used to be in March. Don't know when it's going to be now. Whee! But I do love Seattle, so I do. Let me see here. Sherry is next. Let's see what's going on with Sherry. Cutting the cards for Sherry. And Sherry says, Wheel of Fortune. Well, aren't you just in a crazy loop right now? Like things are spinning round and round and it's chaos. Okay. Everything is like, oh no, go, 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 go. But wait, we have no direction. We have no direction. Where do you want me to go to? I need a direction. No, spin, 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 spin. Go faster, go faster. I am literally spinning in place. You haven't given me a direction. You haven't given me a way to go yet. So the Wheel of Fortune in this case is very frustrating for you, very chaotic for you, because a lot of energy is being poured into it, but with nowhere to go. It's very, very frustrating. As Meatloaf said, all revved up with no place to go. This is not your favorite thing. You like things to be clear, so you do. And it's not being clear right now. So you're like, no, not having it, none of it. A lot of energy, though, for a Major Arcana card. Wow. So there might be some big changes coming your way if they ever get off the ground, right? Oh, hi, Jay. Yes, absolutely, Jay. You can have a reading. I'm just going through my list here. I'm going down in chronological order here from the people that posted. I think Brucine is next. Yes, Brucine. Hello, Brucine. I will be happy to do a card for you. Just giving them a shuffly shuffle here. What's going on with Brucine? Okay, boom. Okay, so Brucine, like there's quite frankly some bullshit happening around you that is really, it's really harshing your mellow. It's really harshing your vibe, okay? The Tower is kind of catastrophic change, but I don't think it's yours. I think it's somebody else's around you, somebody else whose life is just upside down and you're the one dealing with it. Be careful because fallout is a thing, okay? And it can affect you. You have to be careful with this amount of energy because it's a crazy amount of energy, and it picture it like lightning. Okay, lightning strikes one spot, but the way it arcs all over the place, it can easily leap to you. It can leap to another spot. So you've got to be careful. Stay grounded. To further the lightning analogy there, stay grounded in yourself. Stay sure of your place and where you want to be. And you can reach out from there. But remember, you've got to keep your boundaries up and you've got to be like, no, I'll do this, but no more. All right. You've got to stay insulated a certain degree from this energy or it'll just tear through your life, right? And just upset everything. And that's not what you want. Okay. So just maintain your boundaries, maintain your balance. All right. And that way you'll maintain your center. Alrighty, let's see. So after that, we have Naina. All right, Naina, let's see what's going on with you. And yes, once again, I'll repeat myself. The cards don't give specific things like when you will conceive or whatever. The cards will also only tell you what they think you need to know, not what you want to know. That's the one thing I tell people when I read cards. Like, you can ask a question if you like, and I will do my best to answer it. But sometimes the cards have another idea. They're like, no, you need to be looking over here instead of over here. All right. So let's see what's going on with Naina. Okay, wow. Boom. The exact same card that Brucine had. And you guys saw me shuffle. Like, so Naina, you got to watch out. You got to calm down. Okay. You're going forward at a breakneck speed. And if you were driving a car, you'd get into an accident because you're moving too fast to steer. Okay. And that is what's going on in your life right now. You are obsessed and moving forward in such a straight line. You're not paying attention to what's passing by you to the left and to the right. And you're heading for a crash. Okay. Slow down and breathe and reconsider your options. Okay. Don't obsess over the one thing that you want. Realize that there's many opportunities and many possibilities that are possible for you. Okay, you've got to be careful of this card. The Tower is not to be fooled with. It is not to be negotiated with. It is not to be trifled with. The Tower is a cataclysmic change of energy that you are not prepared for. So reconsider your options. Be a thinking person as you move forward. Don't be all emotional. Like we saw in the reading today, a lot of power in emotion, but it can be a destructive power, just like the ocean can be very destructive. Okay, so keep your emotions in check and engage the thinking process to make sure you stay safe. Okay. Alrighty, so let me see here. Susan. Let's see what's going on with Susan today. And that was bizarre having the cards repeat like that. So I am going to do another bridge. There we go. Make sure that's happening. I'm going to wet my whistle because my voice is croaky. A little caffeine goodness. Woohoo! All right. Oop. Okay, Susan, you get 2 cards. Okay, the first card that came up is the King of Swords. Okay, King of Swords, again, with the non-negotiation energy, okay? It is definitely somebody that's like, no, I need a clear answer. I need things to be this way. I need it to be the way I want it to be. And this is difficult because sometimes, sorry, Your Majesty, it just can't work that way. And the king is like, but I'm the king and I command it. And it's like, yeah, you can't command the world. Sorry. So things are happening that are not, they're not pleasing. They're not the way you wish things would go, but unfortunately can't be negotiated with. Okay. And the next card is the Ace of Cups. Now, here's your salvation, this little holy grail right here, because what it is it's inspiration. It's a new idea. It's a new concept, and it brings peace with it. Okay, so just when you reach the end of your rope, the end of your patience, the end of your tether, you might find inspiration suddenly dawns and gives you the strength to move forward in a direction you had not anticipated. This card is saying, yeah, you have options. You just haven't seen them yet, but they're coming and they're going to present themselves to you. And it's just a marvelous card. The Ace of Cups is one of my favorite cards because in a way it's the gentlest of the energy. It's like, no, inspiration, salvation, very positive vibe coming your way. All right. So trust, believe, and try not to get too frustrated while you're waiting for it to show up. Because yeah, that King of Swords, yeah, he's a non-negotiator. You can't change him. Don't try to change him. He'll be who he is, right? But you might find a new way of dealing with that. So let me see. The next is Angela. Angela from Seattle. Hello, Angela. Shuffling up the cards for you. And again, I'm going to bridge the cards because they're being funny today. And I don't want to be pulling the tower for everybody. So just keep on shuffling those. Alrighty, what is going on in the Emerald City? What is going on with Angela? Cutting the cards, and I'm pulling another major arcana card. Wow, what a great weekend for energy. The High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess is, she's caught between the positive and the negative. In a way, she's holding it together. She's the balance. She's the mom. She's the lady in charge. You know, she is the one you go to for advice. She keeps things on the stable, straight, and narrow. Okay, right now she is reversed. Okay, I'm feeling that she's a little worn out. She's a little exhausted. And so your reality might be warping a little bit right now, Angela. Like things feel out of balance to me. They feel like it's not going so well. There's too much of one thing and not enough of another. Like I used to be balanced, but now things seem to be spinning out of control. Basically, your life is getting ahead of you and you're struggling to keep up. Just remember that the High Priestess is you. Remember that you can call the shots. You can say, slow down, stop. I'm not ready for this yet. I'm not doing this yet. I'm going to finish this thing before I move on to the next thing. So marshal your forces there, Angela, and make sure that you're doing things in the order that you would like to do them. All right. Oh yeah, new moon energy. I totally feel that, Angela. Absolutely. when your energy's all over the place, this balance goes right out the window. But you are the goddess and you are the high priestess. Okay. So remember, you call the shots here. Take a breath, breathe. Let's all breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Oh, there we go. Didn't that feel good? Yes. Do this for yourself, Angela, and then refocus. Okay. You don't need to keep running that race after you've sort of lost the plot. You can stop, breathe, and go, no, which way was I going again? And figure that out. Okay, next we have Jay. Hi, Jay. Oh, and hi, Holly. Yes, I would love to do a card for you. And oh, you're welcome, Angela. I'm so happy I could help. All right, let's see what Jay is doing. What's going on with Jay down in Jay's town? Making up a song on the spot for Jay. Going down to Jay's town. Sorry, I have song Tourette's. Just, it comes out. I'm triggered, easily triggered. Sorry. All right. What's going down in Jay's town? Cutting the cards for Jay. And we've got, okay. Jay, I think you might be feeling frozen outside right now. Like, oh, I've been excluded from this. Things are going on without me. People are making plans that don't include me. I don't seem to be involved like I thought I was. I'm being excluded, but why? It's not what you think. Okay. Right now, yeah, you are a little bit out of the loop, but remember, that you can always get inside. See this nice warm window where the 5 pentacles are? You do have something to contribute, something real, okay? You have something to either pay for or like a membership, like a pay up kind of thing. But no, the point is you have something to give, something that will make things okay for you, all right? So don't stress, all right? You might be outside of things right now, but that's temporary. Okay, you will be warm again. You will be back inside where the light is. You're just on a little bit of an external journey right now. Okay, don't take it to heart. All right. Okay, who have we got? Let me see. Holly. Hello, Holly. I would be so happy to do a card for you, Holly. I have one of my children in the background loading the dishwasher. I'm very fortunate, very lucky. All right, so let's see here. Holly. Oh, okay. A little bit of depression coming in for Holly. You've been trying your best lately, and it isn't working. And you've tried it again, and you've tried it again, and it's still not working. You still have things to do. You still have things in you. And so I want you to, hey, can we not do that? Thanks. I'm live. Thanks. There we go. It had to happen sometime. Life happens and lively things do happen in the background. So basically, yeah, the 2 cups that you see behind the person here are more opportunities, okay? More opportunities that you haven't seen yet. So don't be discouraged. I know you've been trying hard. I know you've been working hard, and it hasn't really gelled together for you. Keep at it. Keep at it. The answers are coming, okay? The real solution is there. It just hasn't presented itself yet. Have faith, move forward. You can do this. Like, you still have other opportunities available to you. So do not despair. Keep your chin up, trust, and believe. All right, that is your reading for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by today. You know, like, doing these readings is just, it's so great. I really get energized by them. I really get jazzed by them. And I'm just so happy that you're all here with me. yes. Gotta love it when a teenager wanders around and bangs dishes. You're welcome, Holly. I'm so happy to do the reading for you. Folks, by all means, follow me on social media here. Linktree, That Witch Boy. This video will be available later on Facebook as well as YouTube. Just Google That Witch Boy and you'll find me. And oh, Angela, thanks so much. I'm so happy to share this gift with you because I really, I feel drawn to do this. You know, it feeds me. to be able to do this for people. So by all means, hit me up if you want a longer, more personalized reading, thatwitchboy.com, or just go to Linktree, thatwitchboy. Everything I am is on there. You can find me anywhere: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, it's all there. Folks, I'd like to thank you so much. And oh yeah, Susan, go to That Witch Boy, check out the Mojo Bags. Free delivery in Calgary, Susan. So basically, if you want to order something from That Witch Boy, you go ahead and fill out all the form or whatever, and then I refund your shipping and I deliver it to your door, because that's how I roll. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much. I'm Michael, That Witch Boy. Blessed be. As soon as I find my video.